Hopefully you've settled into March, and with the weather slowly starting to improve, people are getting set for the spring market. So today I'm walking you through the February market stats. I'm Conor, realtor with Betcher & Associates, and if you have questions about today's video or are looking to make Saskatoon and area your home, all of my contact info is located in the description below. If short form content is more your speed, check out my stories on social media for a quick monthly recap. Thanks for joining me, and let's dive in. Saskatchewan reported 986 sales across the province in February, down 1% year over year, but well above long-term 10-year averages. Despite the slight year-over-year decline, sales levels remain on pace with 2024 levels through the first 2 months of the year. New listings decreased by nearly 14% year over year and were down 29% compared to the 10-year averages. When paired with near record demand in 2024 and a strong start to 2025, inventory challenges are worsening in many markets across the province. With just 3,851 units available across the province at month's end, inventory levels declined by 21% year over year and remain nearly 50% below levels typically seen in the year's first quarter. Of course, all this inventory trouble means that home prices continue to rise across Saskatchewan, as the province reported a residential benchmark price of $344,700 in February, up from $342,600 in January and nearly 5% higher than February 2024. Now, let's focus in on Saskatoon and its two closest neighbors. The city of Saskatoon reported 323 sales in February, up 5% year over year and over 25% above 10-year averages. While supply constraints continue to prevent further sales gains, year-to-date sales are over 22% higher than long-term 10-year averages through the first 2 months of 2025. The Bridge City saw 381 new listings in February, down 12% year over year and nearly 30% below 10-year averages. At month's end, there were only 581 available units, 156 of which were already conditionally sold. With less than 2 months of supply heading into March, Saskatchewan's largest urban center is reporting near record low inventory for this time of year. Saskatoon reported a benchmark price of $405,400 in February, up from $403,400 in January and nearly 6% above February 2024. In short, it's tough sledding if you are a buyer right now. The lack of inventory is making things extremely competitive, which is great if you're a seller. With the change in seasons beginning, Martensville is back to experiencing issues similar to what they did a few months ago. When it comes to new listings, they are up year over year by 23.5%, but still 26.1% below 10-year averages. The big problem they face compared to the first couple of months of the new year is sales. Martensville home sales launched up 150% compared to this time last year and 62% higher than the 10-year average, which are just ridiculous numbers that show things are heating up already. This gives Martensville under 1 month of inventory if this pace in sales continues, so buckle up. Finally, Martensville reported a benchmark price of $403,700 in February, a 4.1% increase over last year. And lastly, Warman is the odd one out of the group this time around, seeing a 50% increase in listings compared to this time last year, but still isn't at the historical averages for the last 10 years, sitting 42% lower. To go along with the additional inventory compared to last year is a drop in sales, 11% lower to be exact, but falls much closer to the 10-year average, sitting only 4% below that mark. So at least in the short term, Warman has got a bit of a recovery in inventory, which was greatly needed. To wrap things up, the city of Warman reported a benchmark price of $466,600 in February, a 5% increase over February of last year. To summarize, 2025 is already off to a roaring start. If you're a buyer that's actively looking and can find something prior to that spring and summer heat up, great. I would try to be taking advantage of the so-called slow period. With plenty of economic uncertainty for the remainder of the year, I would expect to see fluctuations in activity as inventory increases or decreases, which will likely see inventory levels stay relatively consistent moving forward. If you're going to purchase or sell in Saskatoon, Warman, or Martensville, my team and I would love to sit down with you to talk about how we can be your best asset. If you found this update helpful, please don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any content. Thanks for watching and have a great day.